Did you know that nearly 40 million adults in the US suffer from anxiety every year? That's 18% of the population. Yet, most of us never talk about it. Anxiety often feels like a heavy weight on your chest, making it hard to breathe or think clearly. But what if there was a way to calm your mind in just minutes? In this video, you'll learn powerful meditation techniques that can help you fight anxiety head-on. We'll dive into simple, science-backed strategies you can use anywhere, anytime. From breathing exercises that relax your body in seconds to visualization methods that create a peaceful mental escape, you'll discover tools that truly work. You don't need to feel stuck in the cycle of worry. Let's explore how you can take control of your anxiety and find your calm, starting today. Chapter 1: Unlock your inner calm. The power of breath. When anxiety takes over, it can feel like your thoughts are spiraling out of control. But one of the fastest and simplest ways to regain control is through your breath. Research shows that deep breathing can reduce the body's stress response in less than 2 minutes. This is because deep, slow breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which calms the fight or flight response. According to Harvard Medical School, focusing on your breath can lower heart rate and blood pressure, creating an immediate sense of calm. Try this. Inhale slowly for a count of 4, hold for 4, then exhale for 4. Repeat this for a few minutes and notice how your tension fades. This technique, called box breathing, has been shown to increase focus and clarity. It's no surprise that Navy SEALs use it during high-stress situations. When you focus on each breath, you take control of the present moment, not the chaos of your mind. Psychologist Dr. Amy Cuddy once said, "Our bodies change our minds, and our minds change our behavior, and our behavior changes our outcomes." In other words, by controlling something simple like your breath, you can reshape your emotional state. The next time anxiety arises, use your breath as a tool to step back and regain control over your mind. Chapter 2: The Magic of Grounding. Reconnect with the earth. Grounding exercises are an excellent way to fight off anxiety when you feel overwhelmed. When we're anxious, our minds tend to race, often spiraling into future fears. But grounding brings us back to the present, using our senses to reconnect with the world around us. Have you ever noticed how walking barefoot on grass or sand feels oddly calming? That's no accident. The simple act of touching the earth helps you to reconnect to the natural world, calming your anxious thoughts. Studies show that spending time in nature can significantly reduce stress levels. A 2015 study published in the Journal of Environmental Psychology found that participants who walked in a natural environment experienced a 15% decrease in anxiety. The mere act of standing or sitting with bare feet on the ground, called earthing or grounding, allows for a direct transfer of electrons from the earth into your body, which may neutralize free radicals and help reduce inflammation. You don't always need to be outside to ground yourself. Even closing your eyes and imagining your feet rooting into the earth can have similar effects. Try this. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and visualize roots growing from your feet into the ground, pulling up calming energy. Focus on the feeling of being supported by the earth. It's a powerful way to remind yourself that, like the earth, you can stay grounded, even in the midst of a storm. Chapter 3: The 5-minute pause. Reset your mental energy. Sometimes, the best way to combat anxiety is simply to pause. In today's fast-paced world, we often run on autopilot, never giving ourselves the chance to stop, breathe, and reset. A short 5-minute break can have a profound effect on your mental clarity. According to a study by the American Psychological Association, taking brief, regular breaks throughout the day can significantly reduce stress and improve productivity. The next time you feel overwhelmed, take a mental pause. Sit down, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. If you have a window nearby, look outside and simply observe what's happening in the world around you. Allow yourself to become aware of the present moment. If your mind starts to race, gently guide it back to your breath. This 5-minute reset helps break the cycle of anxiety and can bring you back into a state of calm. The key is to stop the mental momentum. Often, we keep thinking about everything we need to do, which just fuels anxiety. The pause gives your mind a chance to reset and recharge. This small act of mindfulness can help you take control of your emotional state and prevent stress from building up throughout the day. Remember, it only takes 5 minutes to feel more centered. If you're finding these strategies helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. More tips and techniques for overcoming anxiety are just around the corner. Chapter 4: Shift your focus. Transform your anxiety into curiosity. One of the most powerful ways to cope with anxiety is to change how you view it. Instead of seeing anxiety as something to fight against, try seeing it as a signal, something that's asking for your attention. When anxiety strikes, ask yourself, what is my mind trying to tell me? This simple shift can change your relationship with anxiety. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by it, you begin to approach it with curiosity. In fact, research shows that mindfulness can transform the way we experience anxiety. A 2017 study in the Journal of Clinical Psychology found that individuals who practiced mindfulness reported a 58% decrease in anxiety symptoms over time. Mindfulness trains you to notice your anxious thoughts without judgment. Instead of suppressing them, you simply observe and let them go. Anxiety is often a signal that something in your life needs attention, but it doesn't have to control you. Try this next time anxiety hits. When you feel it rising, stop and ask yourself, what is this feeling trying to teach me? Is it a reminder to slow down? A call for self-care? Taking a curious stance instead of fearing your anxiety opens up new ways of coping. A great quote from Dr. Jon Kabat-Zinn, the founder of mindfulness-based stress reduction, sums it up perfectly. You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. Embrace your anxiety with curiosity and find out what it has to offer, rather than letting it take over. It may surprise you just how much growth comes from understanding what's behind the anxiety. Chapter 5: Visualization. Building your safe space in your mind when anxiety feels overwhelming. It can help to create a mental safe space, a place where you feel calm, peaceful, and at ease. Visualization techniques are a powerful way to create this space in your mind. When you use your imagination to visualize a peaceful environment, your brain starts to believe it's real. A study published in the Journal of Anxiety Stress Coping found that using visualization techniques can reduce anxiety by up to 40%. Start by imagining your perfect safe space. It could be a peaceful beach, a quiet forest, or even a cozy room. Picture the details, the colors, sounds, and smells. Focus on the feeling of safety and comfort. You might even imagine yourself sitting in a chair, surrounded by warmth and serenity. When you're feeling anxious, close your eyes and visit this space in your mind. Research from the University of California found that simply visualizing calming scenes can significantly lower cortisol levels, the hormone that causes stress. The beauty of this technique is that it's portable. You can visit your safe space anytime, anywhere. It's an excellent tool for moments when you are overwhelmed or need a mental break. Even just 5 minutes of visualization can shift your mindset from anxiety to calm. So, take a moment to imagine your ideal escape. Allow yourself to be fully immersed in this safe environment and let it bring you a sense of peace. Chapter 6: The Power of Gratitude. Anxiety's silent antidote. Gratitude is a simple yet incredibly effective antidote to anxiety. When you focus on the things you're grateful for, it's like putting your mind on a different frequency. Anxiety often leads us to focus on what's wrong, what could go wrong, or what we're afraid of. Gratitude helps us shift the focus to what's right in our lives. A 2016 study published in the Journal of Psychosomatic Research found that practicing gratitude significantly reduced anxiety levels and improved overall well-being. Take a moment every day to write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big things. Even small moments of joy can make a difference. For example, you might feel thankful for a cup of coffee, a conversation with a friend, or a moment of quiet. According to Dr. Robert Emmons, one of the leading researchers on gratitude, practicing gratitude not only helps us feel happier, but it also helps us build resilience against stress. When anxiety strikes, instead of dwelling on your worries, try this. Pause and think of 3 things you're grateful for. This practice can shift your brain into a more positive mindset, making it harder for anxious thoughts to take hold. Gratitude doesn't eliminate challenges, but it helps you face them with a clearer, calmer perspective. As Dr. Emmons puts it, gratitude helps us see what is there instead of what isn't. So the next time anxiety tries to take over, use gratitude as a shield to protect your peace of mind. It's a simple, powerful tool that can help you rise above anxious thoughts. By using these techniques, shifting your focus, visualizing your safe space, and practicing gratitude, you can transform your experience with anxiety. Each of these strategies is backed by research and offers a unique way to regain control over your thoughts. The next time you feel overwhelmed, try one of these methods and give yourself the gift of peace. Anxiety doesn't have to define you. With practice, you can choose calm instead. If you've found this helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for even more ways to manage anxiety and cultivate mindfulness in your life.